She says, what do you call love? Well, I call it Harry. Oh, please, I'm being serious. What do you call love? Well, I don't call it family, and I don't call it lust. But as we all know, marriage isn't a must. And I suppose, in the end, it's a matter of trust. If I had to, I'd call love time. She said, what do you call love? Can't you be more specific? What do you call love? Is it more than the heart's hieroglyphic? Well, for me, time has no meaning, no future, no past. And when you're in love, you don't have to ask. There's never enough time to hold love in your grasp. Turning time around. Turning time around. That is what love is. Turning time around. Yes, that is what love is. My time is your time when you're in love. And time is what you never have enough of. You can't see or hold it. It's exactly like love. Turning time around. 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 Well, I gotta have it. I got to have it. Turning time around. Got to have it. Turning time around. Turning time around. Turning time around.
Did
She
fall?
or
Was she
pushed. Your
shirt
on
my
chair. Your
shirt
on
my
chair. I'll be
with you?
I'll
Be
there.
I'll never
Leave you. Your
shirt
on
my
chair. Come,
here,
little
girl.
Get
into
the car.
It's
A
brand
new
Cadillac. Bright
red. Come,
here,
little
girl. Hey, haven't
I
seen
you
somewhere.
before. Your despair,
In my heart. Bright
red
your
words,
In
my
ears.
I'll be,
With you,
I'll
be.
there,
I'll never
leave you.
Wild beasts shall rest there, and owls shall answer one another there, and the hairy ones shall dance there, and sirens in the temples of pleasure.
Your
Shirt
on
my
chair. I'll be,
with you,
I'll
be.
there,
I'll never
leave you. Your
shirt
on
my
chair.
They die in the winter in Chicago. The cold takes them away. It sweeps in off the lake and off they go. Has done for centuries now. Some of them died in the stockyards in Chicago, or in backyards, full of rusted jungle gyms and old stoves and snow. Some in overheated houses out in the winter woods. Others in their duck blinds, or in their leaking boats when they sank in one of the icy Great Lakes. It was in the winter, last winter, when I heard that my mother was dying, and so I had to go, and I was kind of worried, so I talked to Father Pierre, who's a priest, a converted Egyptian Jew, a playboy who loves elegant things and has a book collection of 30,000 books. And he's such a smart guy, and so I said, listen, I have a really big problem. I'm going to see my mother, and she's dying, but I don't love her. And Father Pierre said, okay, well, just bring her some flowers and tell her you've always cared about her. And I thought, I can do that. Besides, you really don't want to lie to someone who's dying. But when I got there, they were rushing her around in a gurney, and I didn't have time to get the flowers, and it was loud and confusing, and there wasn't a single moment to say, you know, I've always cared about you. And then all of a sudden, she was dead. thing that's forbidden by the Tibetan Book of the Dead is crying. Crying is not allowed because it's supposedly confusing to the dead, and you don't want to summon them back because they actually can't come back. So, no crying. When Lolabelle died, our teacher said, every time you think of her, give something away or do something kind. And I said, then I'd be giving things away non-stop. And he said, so. And it took me so long to figure it out, because death is so often about regrets or guilt. Why didn't I call her? Or why didn't I say that? Or it's more about you than the person who died. But finally, I saw it. The connection between love and death. And that the purpose of death is the release of love. I'm lying in the shade of my family tree. I'm a branch that broke off. What will become of me? Dear Mom, I'm lying here in this queen-sized bed. I'm thinking back to all the stories you read to me about those little animals who went to sea in their beautiful pea green boats. But I can't remember now what happened then. Dear Mom, how does it end? The owl and the pussycat went to sea in a beautiful pea green boat. They took some honey and lots of money wrapped in a 5-pound note. The owl looked up to the stars above and sang to a small guitar. Oh, lovely pussy, pussy my love, what a wonderful pussy you are. You are, you are. Let us be married. Too long we've tarried, but what shall we do for a ring? A ring, a ring, a ring. What shall we do for a ring? Hey! Tree grows, and there in a wood a piggy wig stood, a ring at the end of his nose, his nose, his nose, a ring at the end of his nose, his nose. And hand in hand at the edge of the sand, they dance by the light of the, by the light of the, by the light of the moon. And hand in hand, at the edge of the sand, they dance by the light of the, by the light of the, by the light of the moon. The moon, the moon. moves across the oceans and into every port. A plague, a black plague. There's danger everywhere, and you've been sailing. And you're alone on an island now, tuning in. Did you think this was the way your world would end? Hombres, sailors, comrades. There is no pure land now, no safe place, and we stand here on the pier, watching you drown. Love among the sailors, love among the sailors. There is a hot wind blowing, plague drifts across the ocean. And if this is the work of an angry God, I want to look into his angry face. There is no pure land now, no safe place. Come with us into the mountains. Hombres, sailors, comrades. I met this guy, and he looked like he might have been a hat check clerk at an ice rink, which in fact he turned out to be. And I said, "Oh boy, right again." Let X equal X. You know, it could be you. It's a sky blue sky. Satellites are out tonight. Let X equal X. You know, I could write a book, and this book would be thick enough to stun an ox. 'Cause I can see the future, and it's a place about 70 miles east of here where it's lighter. Linger on over here. Got the time? Let X equal X. Postcard, and it said, "Dear Amigo, introducing me to the chief. Thanks for putting on the feedback. Thanks for going all out. Thanks for showing me your Swiss Army knife. Oh, and thanks for letting me autograph your cast. Hug and kisses XXXX0000. Oh yeah, P.S. I feel like I am in a burning building, and I gotta go, 'cause I feel like I am in a burning building, and I gotta go. She said, it looks, don't you think it looks a lot like rain? He said, isn't it? Isn't it just? Isn't it just like a woman? She said, it's hard. It's just hard. It's just kind of hard to say. He said, isn't it? Isn't it just? Isn't it just like a woman? She said, it goes. That's the way it goes. It goes that way. He said, isn't it? Isn't it just like a woman? She said, it takes one. Takes one too. It takes one to know one. He said, isn't it just like a woman? She said it. She said it to know. She said it to no one. Isn't it? Isn't it just? Isn't it just like a woman? Your eyes. It's a day's work. And there's a Buddhist exercise called the Mother Meditation, and you use it when you can't feel anything. You try to find a single moment when your mother truly loved you without a single reservation. And you focus on that moment. And then you imagine that you've been everyone's mother, and they've been yours. And I looked for that moment, but it just kept slipping away. So, which way do we go? Thanks. No, it's been a privilege, and you and your family, and just one more question. Did you ever really love me?
Beispiele paranormale Tonbandstimmen. Was sind paranormale Tonbandstimmen? Es sind Stimmen unbekannter Herkunft. Es sind paranormale Stimmen.
Ihren Klang. Ich verstehe die Sprachen. Ich verstehe die Sprachen nicht. Ich höre nur ihren Klang.
Honey, you're my one and only. So pay me what you owe me. The lights are going down slowly. In the woods, the animals are moving. In my dreams, you're talking to me. Your voice is moving through me. You talk as if you knew me. So pay me what you owe me.
Accomplish them fair and it's over the destiny. 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 Accomplish them fair and it's over the destiny.
Beispiel Nummer 22.